So no one told you that the mad dragons have their say. The tales are wild, their laughs, they never ever sway. It's like they're always on a roller coaster ride. They'll talk about the game, the players, the score, the goals, and all of the tries. And I'll tune in for you when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too. The Mad Dragon Vodcast is the place to be. With stories and adventures, it's all you'll ever need. Your friends warned you that there'd be fun like this, but they didn't tell you how much fun you'd have and never want to miss. I'll tune in for you when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too. Your friends warned you that there'd be fun like this, but did they tell you how much fun you'd have and never wanna miss? Tune in for you when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too. Until we say, when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too. So no one told you that the mad dragons have their say. The tales are wild, their laughs, they never ever sway. It's like they're always on a roller coaster ride. They'll talk about the game, the players, the score, the goals, and all of the tries. And I'll tune in for you.
Well, good evening, everyone. Well, for 40 minutes, it did look promising, leading 12-6 at the break, but I don't think we did come out in the second half. We went on to lose that game, 34 points to 12. The Sharks overpowered us in that second half, winning that half 28 points to 0. While the first half showed plenty of promise, there's still some glaring problems when we don't come out in the second half. It's back to our old systems. Last week we were on cloud 9 after our first win of the year. I think we're a little bit back to earth today. Big T and Liam and all our viewers as well watching. Liam, sum us up that game in a few words. That one looked promising in the first half, didn't it?
I'm going to say hopeful in the first half, and then dreadful in the second.
Dreadful.
Big T, is it a glaring thing? Like we don't finish off games. It's been our problem for a long time.
No, we don't. It's been a long, long time since we finished off a game. We didn't even finish off last week's game. I was very disappointed with that second half. But what do you do? They come out, they tried hard. I'll tell you what, Dylan Egan, Ryan Couchman, and Hamish Stewart were the three best players on the field today.
Yep. 100%. The promising start, though, started when the Sharks had a lot of the ball to start the match, and we had our fair share of the ball, but the Sharks threw everything at us, and we showed a bit of resilience there for a lot of the early part of the game. And as Coco just joined us, Coco, it looked promising in the first half. Our defense looked quite good, holding the Sharks out after repeated sets on our goal line.
Yes, I'm just eating, so sorry, I'm having my dinner. But yes, I thought the first half was good. I thought we tried our hardest, and it was a good score. We were leading. It's just that second half. I guess we're not able to get 2 wins in a row at the moment, which is frustrating.
Yep. Yeah, 100%. Big T, when we had the early ball, we really troubled the Sharks because we were frustrating them and making some really poor errors, and we were full of energy in that first half of the game.
Oh, first half of the game, I think we were in the 90%.
95.
95% completion rate. That was absolutely fantastic. I thought the first half they really, really played well. There was lapses there that They lost concentration. But that first half was probably one of our best first halves, one of our best halves this year.
Yep, even though the Sharks got the first try, again, we've seen Valentine's make some poor defensive decisions this year, and it continued when Ronaldo Militalo crossed for the first try of the afternoon, Liam.
It was just, I watched the full game. It was just brilliant attacking, free flowing football in the first half because we pretty much kept the Sharks on their toes. And in the second half, I don't know what half the plays we're doing in the second half because some of them fell asleep because half the plays that we've got in the squad there won't be there with us next year.
And Big T, we were quick to hit straight back when some good backline movement from Hamish Stewart, Kyle Flanagan, and combining there, and Val Holmes made amends for letting in the try from Militalo, and he got one himself.
Yeah, Val Holmes, he missed 4 tackles today, and 3 of them were crucial tackles. But yeah, he nearly fucked it up. He nearly stuffed it up, I should say. Sorry. He nearly stuffed it up, but he got it over. He got it down. It was confirmed. Let's go.
And then, Cronulla threw everything at us. We went to, and then shortly, just before halftime, it was Matt Fino that crossed. Are you still eating, Coco, or are you?
I can eat and talk. All good.
All right. So Matt Fino crossed just before half, give us a 12-6 lead. Were you liking what we were seeing from the boys?
Yeah, I thought they were going well, and they had urgency. I thought, even though there's like the Sharks have these great play like Kennedy, Trindle, like Ronaldo, and their speed is different to our speed. But I still thought if we were leading, that's a good sign. And like what Dean Young said at halftime, there is still 40 minutes left, and we have 40 minutes left of this game. And the feeling that we had last week about the win, I think that's what he has to do every game, because if we want to win more, he has to do this, that feeling of winning, because I was actually excited that we were leading into halftime. So I was like, yes, let's do this. So, and also with Val Holmes, I'm probably going against the script. So sorry, guys. I actually thought he had a good game. Yeah, he let in silly things like that, but I think that the Sharks knew our weaknesses and they knew what side to push, and they did well. So we can't say it was this guy's fault. I don't actually think Val actually did well, considering the score. It's a shame. Yeah, again, it's just a shame. It's just what else do you talk about when we lose? Like, it's like we could talk to the cows come home. It's just really sad, annoying, and frustrating, And we've got to bye next week. All we needed was a win today because the Eels are up above us. So yeah, just wanted another win, just another win.
Yeah,
it was a 6-point game potentially.
Can I just?
Yeah. Yes, Big T.
Can I just say that was after a massive run by Setu too that set up that try. He stepped around Sam Stone Street like he wasn't there. I know he had a few handling errors, Setu too.
Yeah,
but if he can fix them up, it could be a good player.
Yeah, it was good. He was just like going through the whole. It was great. I thought he played well, and even the high ball when Kennedy kept kicking, he was kicking it to him, and he did pretty well. And I just think his story is remarkable as well. For him to be able to play footy now, it's just so good.
I'm gonna put my 2 cents worth in. I'm gonna hate to disappoint you, Coco, but it's all but confirmed that Tyrell Sloan is gone after this season.
I knew that was going to happen anyway.
We're going to talk about that later, Liam. So hold your horses. Hold your horses.
Yeah, calm your horses.
You jag.
Hold your horses. That's later. You'll get to that. All right, but to start the second half, I don't think we come out of the sheds. Liam, we'll leave it with you. The first sign that it wasn't going to be a second half was when we got a penalty once. Setu got copped the knee in the head of, I think it was Britton Nickera, and we got a penalty. And then our first tackle off the penalty, Josh Kerr drops the ball and they play the ball. What the hell?
Yeah, definitely. The knee to the head, that should have been up, which I agree with the call was a penalty. And then Josh Kerr, oh my God, I don't know why we signed him from the Dolphins coming back. Ever since he came back to us, he's been absolutely dreadful.
You can see why the Dolphins let him go.
And I think we've got him for another year unless we tap him on the shoulder too.
Yep, that was disappointing. And then, yeah, that's when it all started to become undone because they scored right off that with I can't remember who scored the try, but it was way too easy that they scored the Sharks.
I can have a look. It's Britton Nickera, in fact, scored the try not too long after that.
Yeah, Britton Nickera scoring to get the Sharks back to level. And then after that, Blake Laurie drops the ball off a short ball from Damien Cook, Coco.
Yep.
And basically the Sharks went the length of the field again. Will Kennedy goes under the post. And
I know.
that's where it all went spiraling downwards for the Dragons from there.
It's just silly mistakes and dropping ball. And like even when we had the ball and then someone threw it and then still I don't know what minute that was, but then the Sharks picked it up and they scored again. It's like, oh my God, just hold the goddamn ball, you know?
I can tell you the minute
They're their own worst enemies, Coco.
What?
They're their own worst enemies, dropping the
they are.
ball like that.
So Josh Kerr dropped it in the 42nd minute,
Mm.
and Blake Laurie dropped it in the, I think it was like the 50th, no, 46th, 40th,
Oh, yeah.
7th minute of the game.
As Big T has said many times over the course of the season so far, coming out after half time, we always seem to leak tries, Big T, and the Sharks got 3 tries in the space of 11 minutes.
Well, that was actually in the first half. We scored a try in the last 5 minutes, so we reversed that part. But yeah, come out in the second half. We're going to talk about all the tries, but they were so easy. They were just lackluster in defence. Just wasn't good in the second half.
Is it a lack of fitness in this squad?
I don't know if it's a lack of fitness. I'm sure all the boys
play 80 minutes.
All the boys are fit, but Cronulla play a fast style of football. They could be a top 6 team, you know what I mean? The way they go, and they were without some of their big names today.
But Braden Trindle really stepped it up, didn't he? He really controlled the Sharks today.
Oh, he did, yeah. And thanks, Thermo. I'm here. Dragon for life, mate. Dragon for life.
Yeah, no Blake Brayley, no Nico Hines, Big T.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. KLRO coming back from a long layoff as well. So, the Sharks were we should have took them today.
Yeah, we should have.
They were there for the taking. They weren't great.
100%. 100%. It's like come up here. Terry Comino says, a mate of his said Cronulla wouldn't have won if they played a top 8 team. 100%. They would have got beat by 40.
Yeah, and we're still, as roster, still in a terrible place. And it's
I think our forwards are set. Our forwards are set. We know who our forwards are. I want to know who drops out of the side when Koloamatangi comes next year. So, because Loco's not going to be happy if he goes back to the bench. Toby's not going to be happy if he goes back to the bench.
Or Ryan.
You play him at 13. Ryan's not going to be happy if he goes back to the bench. What do you do with Koloamatangi next year?
He's straight into the front row. No.
Yeah.
He'll start.
I thought he was a centre or a wing. Oh, maybe I'll.
Kalamatangi's a front rower.
Oh, well,
know.
see,
But he
that's
can
how.
play second row too.
Yeah, because I just see. Yeah. Good,
Like you were saying, Jess, our backs are our problem.
Atrocious.
Even though they all ran for over 100 metres today, so
The 5 of them should go. The 5 of them. See you later.
Well, 3 of them are going now.
Guppo, Suli, Holmes, 2, Matt
Fino.
Fino, Christensen.
Yeah. But,
Look,
he's
can I
on his
just
way
say,
out.
guys, at least we weren't the Tigers today. They got absolutely hammered. So yes, we lost,
I was
but
going to
listen,
say that, Coco.
Well, you
I
know what
don't
last
care.
Friday was, Coco?
what was last Friday?
It was International Donut Day, so the Tigers were paying tribute to that today.
But look, yeah, I actually thought they were going to get something. But
They were the
still,
Raiders on Friday.
I know. But still, it's even though it's disappointing that we're not winning the but also we bring people in. It's getting the notice. And to the fans out there who go to every game and going to games, hats off to you because this is real. This is our reality at the moment. 2026 is our reality. We this is what we live for. We live for our footy. So do I. I'm a hardcore fan, and sitting there and watching your team not winning is devastating. But at the moment, you know what? We just have to rise above. Let's continue to cheer, continue to go. I know it's disappointing for 2026, but let's be hopeful we can win another game sooner rather than later.
Yep. And by the way, while we're saying on that, we can't do this show without our sponsor.
All right, Dragons fans, before we rip into this week's game, let's talk about a local business that absolutely knows how to get the job done. If you're running a warehouse, moving locations, upgrading your storage, or staring down the barrel of a lease make good, you need the team at Complete Warehouse Solutions. These guys aren't some big city outfit who don't know the area. They're family owned, based right here in Lake Illawarra, servicing the Illawarra and beyond. And when they say complete, they mean complete. New warehouse fit out, they'll measure it, design it, supply it, and install your pallet racking and shelving properly. Safe, compliant, and built to last. Relocating, they'll dismantle your racking, transport it, and rebuild it at the new site so you're back up and running faster than a Dragon's backline shift. End of lease and the landlord wants it back to bare bones? No dramas. They'll strip it out, repair it, repaint it, clean it, leave it looking like you were never there. And here's the smart bit. They even buy back quality used racking and storage systems. So instead of wasting money, you might actually put some back in your pocket. It's tough work, it's hands-on, it's industrial, and it's done by locals who take pride in doing it right. So if your warehouse needs muscle, experience, and a team that won't muck you around, get onto Complete Warehouse Solutions. Because just like the Dragons, when the pressure's on, you want the right team beside you. Complete Warehouse Solutions, your one-stop shop for getting the job done.
Yeah, there you go. Complete Warehouse Solutions. Give them a call on 4257-1930 or 0417-223-409. Or give Jeff an email at jeff@completews.com.au. There you go, Jess.
Yep. Thank you for that, Big T. Yep. Go give him a
Johnny
shout.
Burke. I'm gonna answer Johnny Burke's question. Josh Kerr has one more year with us. At the end of next year, he's off contract. So he's with us till 27.
There you go.
Yep. So we've just seen Dean Young's press conference just drop. Dean Young and Damien Cook. So let's go to that right now.
Sunshine. And don't forget, if you comment, you get an entry into the barrel.
Later.
So you probably knew what was coming at you in the second half. How do you feel about being unable to stop it?
Yeah, it was disappointing, Matty. Everyone probably got to see what the new Dragons look like and got a good look at what the old Dragons look like. And it was a game of two halves.
You did enough scoreboard damage in that first half. They gave you enough opportunity. I think 6 errors in the first 20 minutes. You gave it to try to out there and you lead by 18, 20 points.
Well, before the game started, if you said that you were 12-6 up at halftime and completed at 81%, I would have taken that.
What changed in the second half?
We didn't hold on to the ball.
Okay.
Started the second half, we played the ball error, which is not good enough. Then we defended our try line for 3 sets, held them out for I think about 16 tackles, And then the next set we try to offload the ball and come up with another error. So that was really disappointing because the boys worked really, really hard to turn the Sharks away. They're a good attacking side, and then the next time we get the ball, we look to force an offload. I think we completed 11 from 19 sets for the second half, and they're at 21 from 23. There's the game.
You must be really encouraged by that first half, but equally, maybe more so frustrated by the fact you couldn't just back it up in the second.
Definitely disappointed. Like I said, we put a lot of work into that first half, and just the first 10 minutes didn't come out of the sheds. Like Dean said, there's a couple of errors. We thought we did a really good job to, hold them out. We scrambled really well on our line. That's one good thing. But then, we're going to know where we've come from, and the next couple of sets we just had a couple of errors as well, myself included. So, we just need to be better and get back to what we did in the first half, and keep it nice and simple.
Yeah, I don't think it's good. Just spoke to him then. He thinks he might for it. So, yeah, not ideal.
If it is a torn one, is that potentially, could he have played his last game for the club there?
Yeah, potentially. We'll get scans the next couple of days and get more info about it.
Is there anyone else, any other injury concerns? You've got by at least?
No, I think we're pretty good. Gutho took a calf strain into the game, but got through the 80 minutes, which was pleasing. I think the rest of the boys are pulled up okay, so they've got 3 days off, and then they need to get back to work on Thursday.
Goodbye, Janine, so you won't give them a longer break just to freshen up a few, maybe ups and bruises?
No, we're going to go 3 days off and then train Thursday, Friday, give them the weekend off, and then we've got Newcastle, and then the next bye, there's a longer break.
Yep, I'm pretty disappointed and dejected.
Rugby league's
Dean Young there, Coco.
Yeah. He can say stuff he can say shit all the time, but what else? Really, he has to, when he just needs to sit those boys down and actually go, right, boys, this is what we're doing. And yeah, we have a bye next week. You know what? Go hard. If we've got a bye, Saturday, Sunday, I don't care if you have a bye. Go down to the excellence thing, work your ass off, sweat, vomit, do what you need to do, and work your ass off, because this is getting ridiculous. I don't care. I'm being mean. And you know what? They have, do what Madge did many years ago with the Tigers. You want to be in first grade? You sit here. If you don't, there's the door, because this is life. You get paid a hell of a lot more than anybody on this whole podcast. Do your job,
I wish I was on some of their money.
I know.
It's being drawn round 19 now, Thermo. There you go.
But yeah, Big T, as Young said, you can't complete at 11 from 19 in the second half and win football. No. Expect to win football games.
It was a total reverse. In the first half, Cronulla couldn't complete.
Yeah.
They were like 74% or something in the first half, but second half...
They went to 21 from 23.
Yeah, there you go. So, Thurman wants Coco for coach.
I'll be there. Yep. Football Chloe is different to just normal Chloe every day of the week.
Oh, you're the tough coach, are you, Coco? You're the brutal coach.
Yeah, no, yeah. I would be reality. This is what we'd do. I'm like, right, boys, we've lost. Don't get dressed. Get back out to Shark Park. You're doing laps for 10 minutes. No, this is how, and then. That's what they're going to do. Then they're going to get on the bus and we're going to go straight back down to Wynn Stadium. And it's going to be tough. I don't care if it's a long weekend or not. You all need to start listening. And this year we had, yes?
Sorry to interrupt the rant, but I want to give you another rant. What do you think about the Sharks using Cogra Oval as their home ground?
They did that many years ago, didn't they?
When they were upgrading, upgrading Shark Park.
Yeah.
The NRL said you're not big enough. 13,000 people. That's not big enough for a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think they need to upgrade Shark Park. Really, they need a better sound system. They need better seats. The hill, and
it's the worst ground in the league.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it not really, but it's the fans, you know, and the fans can come at me, but they can be brutal. I could get on the bus or the train when I used to live up there, and they would tell me, "Go home." I went, "What do you mean, go home?" And they were like, "Go home." You know, I'm like, "Bro, it's a game." Like, there's some nasty. You think the Bulldogs fans are
Yeah.
nasty? They're nastier. And when it becomes
Yeah.
the Dragons, it's horrid. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman; they will go for you no matter what. And I'm like, it's a game of footy.
But you
Like,
know what? You know why, Coco?
n-
Because they're from the Shire and they
yeah,
think they're better than everybody else.
yeah,
Like people
I
from
know.
Man-
It's
like people from
yeah,
Manly.
I know.
They
It's
think
just
they're
it's
better than everybody else.
yeah, I know, right? It just can't be. It's so ridiculous, you know. So, um. We can't blame Young as well, guys. You can't just blame a coach. You know, he's trying to help us.
They're
It,
showing signs of improvement, aren't
yeah,
they? There are
they are
signs.
showing improvement, but at the same time, it's an 80-minute sport. You can't just, and especially against the Sharks with their speedsters and their in depth. You know, like Kennedy rolled us today, and so did
Trindle.
Ronaldo Malatala. I can't even say it. I'm not going to be disrespectful, but him, and even Burns did. They've got a good. They've got Jesse. What happened to Nico Hines? What's going on? Did he get
He's
like
got a
stood
quad
down?
injury, I think.
Oh,
Quad
quad
injury.
injury. I thought he got stood down. I was like, oh, what happened? Did I miss something?
Yeah,
So
he hasn't played the last couple of weeks.
yeah. Well, with Cogra, I do like it, but they need to move the seats in. They need to move it in a bit because when I'm
You're
at Win
too far away
Stadium,
from the action there.
yeah, yeah.
Not
So
like
I'm
with
on with the hill at Win. I can actually hear the smacks, the
you,
people at
you can.
Jubilee.
You're that
It's
close. You
really
can touch the players nearly.
yeah,
At Win.
yeah. It's just move it in, and that's just fraction, you know,
If you
like
got long
ANZ.
arms.
You know,
But
you know,
you get what I mean. Too.
yeah.
You get my,
I know,
Yeah.
right?
No, I used to love watching the footy at Cogra. But is this the time if Cronulla take over at Cogra? Is this the time to move it all to Wollongong?
well, I've heard their CEO come address that rumor during the week. He said those rumors are false. That
Okay.
they're
No one's
staying at Shark Park.
no
But
one's
you
going to
know,
be happy either or. You know, the St. George
yeah,
fellows, and we have to remember. Yes, we have this St. George Illawarra, and you know we do, and it's and again till the cows come home. People are not going to be happy either or. You know, and you know, for the likes of Jesse and I grew up with the Illawarra. Yeah, we are passionate Illawarra. You know, and the St. George. You've got great history, and people should be proud of that history. But if you have two venues, you know what? Different people go to different areas. Like the St. George may only go to Cogra. And if that's their one place to watch football and enjoy it, let them enjoy that. It's like us, if Wollongong. But they have to hurry up and stop fart-assing and fucking around to get this shit done. Because it's like the board. The board's fuck-assing around with the coach. Just get the fuck on with it because we're last. Deal with whatever problems you're doing. Stop this shit. The fans need to know. Like, some fans want St. George, some fans want Illawarra, some people just want St. George Illawarra. You know what? In the end of the day, we're the Dragons. So deal with that. We came as one for a reason. So deal with it. You know?
but Jess, you know, in rugby league, CEOs and all the bosses of the clubs lie. They do lie. So as Thurman said, never false, just covering your ass. That's right.
Yep. Anyway, we did hear Dean Young say in that press conference, Jaden Sewer has done his pec towards the back end of that game, Liam. So pecs are a serious injury. That may have been the last time we see Jaden Sewer pull on the red B jersey of the Dragons. Unfortunately for him.
Yeah, which is a
Oh,
bad way to go out. But I think ever since our young forwards have come through, I think his time was pretty much done at the club. May as well release him early to go over to Parramatta.
But it's no good releasing the Parramatta now. He can't play for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much he can just pack his bags up and go anyway.
Yeah.
No point.
Can I just ask
on the squad anymore.
Can I just ask a quick question? Moses Suli today, he wasn't at his best. He's running hard, missed some terrible tackles. Like, he's been shown the door. He's been told to leave. Do you think he's just not doing the 1%ers?
I think so,
Well,
Big T. I think he's pretty much clocked off for the year after he's been told to move on.
Well, yeah.
I like asking the hard questions.
Well, there was a good movement on today when they looked like Setu 2 was going to score, but that no look pass, what was that, Big T?
I don't know. I don't know.
The times he doesn't pass, and then when he passes, he plays a stupid one like that.
Yeah, man. He's got errors in his game. Like, he breaks tackles. He steps up round players. He's a great runner of the ball. It's his defense and his ball handling. Yeah. Lee reckons he can't wait for Connor Watson. And Scoop saying that's a bit harsh. Scott's saying that's a bit harsh, Scoop.
I'm sorry, but
anyway, as was mentioned earlier, that there will be a bye next week, so there'll be no shows Tuesday or Sunday, Big T. But we'll be back on Tuesday week to preview the game against the Newcastle Knights. But we're not done yet. We're far from finished tonight.
Have you released the big news that you asked me not to release the other day? Have you released it yet? I don't know. You just asked me not to release. Don't reveal, you said.
Nothing confirmed yet. There's nothing confirmed.
Nothing confirmed yet. Okay. We can't reveal it yet.
He's getting married. He's getting married. He's getting married.
I wish.
He's getting married to Big T.
I don't think so, Tim. I like women.
All right. So there's been talk. So the next month or so, they're going to narrow down the search for the next coach. There's a lot calling for Dean Young to get the job. There's Ben Hornby's in the pipeline as well. He's at Souths being assistant currently with Wayne Bennett. Well, Brad Arthur's off the table. He's just on a 2-year extension with the Leeds Rhinos. So he won't be in consideration now. But our former coach, Shane Flanagan, had his say on the matter yesterday.
Well, did he really now?
What's
he got to say about it? It's Shane Flanagan. He's gone. See you later. Adios, amigos. Ciao.
Ciao, Bella.
Oh, yeah, I saw this on TikTok.
About Dean Young, does that win, does it change anything? Where does he sit? Do you reckon that he will get it? Should he get it?
I think he probably should. Yeah, he's been at the club a long time. He was with Paul McGregor, and then he had a stint, and he was interim coach there for a while at the back end of Paul McGregor's stint, and then he went to the Cowboys to get a little bit of experience at another club because he had been at the Dragons as a player and a coach for a long period of time, and to go to another club and just see how things operate. And under another head coach in Todd Payton, he's come back and he's done a really good job working for me for the last 3 or 4 years. So, I think he deserves his chance. I don't think that a club is silly enough to, employ him based on win and loss the ratio for the rest of the year. They want to see the club improve and Dean put it in a good place. They'd like, obviously, not to be down the bottom of the competition, but I think he deserves his chance to answer it, Tony.
Jay, what I found interesting was it was pretty gutsy. I mean, considering where everything was at. And it felt like he was on a hiding to nothing in a lot of ways, didn't it? To take up that position. And they were at pretty much a rock bottom when you departed that club. And then to have to be in the position to try and do something. He made some big changes. He moved Michael Ennis on, which is a huge call for I've never seen an interim coach move another coach on. I think he was trying to show that he's his own man in a lot of ways. And I guess he's trying to make this his team now, which is not easy to do considering the position they were in on the ladder. He's had a win. But I think it was a risky move in a lot of ways. It took a bit of guts
to take the interim role
straight away. Yeah.
Well, to be really honest, this is Dean's dream job. He's been a Dragon his whole life. Obviously his father's been involved with the club. He wants to coach his side, no matter what, and no matter what position on the competition table. Funny thing is, and you know better than anyone, Danny, that usually when there's a change of coach, the side is down the bottom of the competition.
What about Dean Young?
What are your thoughts on that, Big T? On
ex-coach I don't know whether he really cares about the club anymore. He's actually looking a lot healthier than he was when he was coach.
He's not eating peanuts.
No pressure on him.
He's not eating birdseed. That's right, Scoop. There's no. He's got nothing on him at the moment. So, yeah, Dean Young could be a good head coach. Someone up here said a young Hornby combo.
No, it's not
I don't think they'll do that. It's not going to happen. Yeah, no, Dean Young, I think he bleeds red and white. If he can bring passion to and he has been, you can see it in the players at the moment. Like, look at our forwards going forward. He's got our forwards going forward. He can't do much with the backs. He hasn't got much to play with. So, Dean Young, I don't think he'd be the worst option. I don't know if he's the best option.
Would you go Ben Hornby? We don't really know.
Both of them are right.
Flano, I think, hit it on the head there where he said you can't judge it on his win-loss ratio. If the team showed signs of improvement in the weeks remaining in the season, then I think he'd go right. I'd back him in.
I think he's got 6 weeks before they actually
make a
tell
decision
us who the coach is. That's right. Yeah, 6 weeks, I reckon.
Coco, what are your thoughts? She's just walked away.
Why?
All right, well, you take it, Liam. What are your thoughts? Dean Young is potentially the next coach.
I don't think Young's the best option for us at the moment. Like what Big T said, he's got the forwards going forward. He's just pushing out all the dead wood from the club. The only issue that we've got is in the backs and the halves. But it's a tough question to see, but
you
we'll
don't
have
know,
to
do
wait
you?
and see.
You don't know. And no, Ian Johnson wants to rule the world. He says it doesn't mean he'd be good at it. Well, if I run the world, it'd run a whole lot smoother. I'm telling you now.
Well, we've noticed over the years, Young was a wholehearted player for us. He was a workhorse. He liked getting through his work, and he was a strong defender. He was one of those unsung heroes. But Coco, we've seen in the past that not all good players make good coaches.
Yeah, that's right. But also he's only had one. How many games has he been like as a coach? I'm trying to remember.
As our interim?
Yeah,
He's had
8, 9.
9, so 8, 10, 11, 12. So this is his 5th game today.
Okay, so
fifth
we're
game.
with him, we're 1 from 5. So the likes of Kieran Foran, he came into as interim coach, and look, and I know it's
He's
different.
won 8 from 10, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So he's won 8 from 10. We've only won 1 from 5. So it doesn't matter if he's an old boy, he's an old player. His last name, if he's not and I am sorry, Dean, and I think you're a great person, a great player, and I'm really sorry, but it's really hard because where we are sitting, if we were sitting 5th or something even higher, yeah, I would be like, yep, great. But it's also not his fault where the players aren't playing,
We haven't got the roster.
No, we don't have the roster, and we keep saying, "Oh yeah, but everyone's waiting for 2027." And I get that you want this year to be over, but hey, hell, we've still got how many? Wait, what?
We've got
how many
11 weeks
rounds?
to go.
Yeah, 11 weeks to go, and yeah, you might want to throw the towel in, throw your jersey away, throw it in the bin, throw it in the toilet. Do what? And if you do that, you're not a fan. You're just a part-time fan. So let's roll with the dark times, get on with 2026, and move on. Because yes, Dean Young might not be our coach, but who the hell is coming in? Because we don't even know yet, and all the good coaches are done. So we got to just persevere and hope that you know what, they could have just given Wayne Bennett an extra time. If Wayne Bennett was there, or Craig, we need like a Craig Bellamy. Craig Bellamy's not scared to get involved, scared to put the rocks up people's asses, and we need someone, someone that has the confidence to tell these players, you're shit. Go to New South Wales Cup, you're shit. Learn from this. Learn. Because we got,
Coco, he hasn't been afraid to make big calls. If we said he hooked Michael Ennis his first day of the job, he gave a debut to Cade Reid. He's dropped Luciano.
Yeah, but Cade,
Lewis
you know
today.
what? Cade Reid's still young. He's 19, and he did it on the worst possible cost. This is what I mean. It was Anzac Day, and the poor lad is 19, and he's having
Against the
his
Roosters.
one against the Roosters, who is up the top there, and the poor lad, and everyone was like, "Oh, Cade Reed is not ready." Yes, because it's the Roosters. The Roosters have Tedesco, Sam Smith. They have all these bloody good players, and that poor 19-year-old who it was a massive game, and they made him go and play. And then they put shit on him because he didn't play well. Sorry, but we're fucking last. And this fucking kid is 19 years old. So give the kid a break. And I want to see him improve for next season. We've got to stop putting our young guys in depth and make them feel like they're not adequate. They are important. Look at the Couchman brothers, the Egan's, the Stewarts. Paul Cade had to go in. What?
Loco. Just means Loco.
Oh, yeah, Loco too, yeah. All those young guys have come in. They can't fix the problem. They're young. They're trying to move themselves in development-wise, you know? And that's the issue. And good on Dean for doing that. But at the same time, we all go, oh, no, he's not ready. He had to go against all these big guys in that game. And he's only little. I met him. He's only little as well.
Wayne Bennett agrees, Coco.
So, hey?
That's not
Wayne Bennett agrees.
That's not the Wayne
Thank you, Wayne Bennett.
The super
But, you know,
coach.
yeah.
We've got the super coach watching.
Yeah, I know. But, like, I'm just saying, like, it's so hard at the moment because we want these young guys to come in and feel like they are helping. But, like games like that, that was just really would have been, like, so daunting for him to go, Anzac Day, it's packed. We've got all this, the new coach, you know. I just felt there was a lot of pressure, you know.
But Dean Young was always on to nothing, taking this role on from Lenny.
100%.
Yeah, no, right. It was, and it's good that he got rid of the badness, like the weaknesses. But then it's like, okay, what's next? Because we've got a few people leaving, and everyone's going, yes, we've got some great signings for 2027, and I think that's great. But we're still dealing with now. Our realities
we
now.
can't worry
like,
about 27 yet, Coco. That's 12 months down the track.
He cares about you. He cares about you.
Thank you, Johnny. I will.
But I want to ask another question, Jess. I'm sorry for butting in again, but how are we signing all these players with no coach?
Well, Dean Young's doing a lot of the interviews. He mentioned it.
Yeah, I know, but how are we signing these? We signed Drinkwater because of Dean Young. That's what we signed him. Sammy,
Metcalf,
all without a coach.
Watson.
All without a coach.
Yeah, but Dean's still acting as though he is the coach, but he knows very well that himself, he's not assured that he'll be here next year.
That's exactly right. So how can they say we're going to have which coach we're going to have is going to coach you next year when Drinkwater says he wants to be coached by Dean Young? These other guys are signed without a coach. We could sign Joe Bloggs from the corner of Wollongong Street. You know what I mean? They don't know who's going to be the coach. We could sign Phil Economides. They don't know who's going to be the coach. We could sign Anthony Seabold. We don't know who's going to be the coach. We don't know who's going to be the coach. He's got 6 weeks. Dean Young's got 6 weeks.
Yeah. Well, there's not a lot of options there, but anyway, we'll get into that. We'll get into the news and rumours. So through the week, it's been addressed that Moses Suli has been told he's got a contract that runs till the end of next year. But Liam, he's been told if he can get a deal longer than next year, he's free to go at the end of this year.
So there's rumours going around he's signed a deal with Parramatta Eels. So he'll be following Jaden Stewart over. I would not be surprised if that happens, Joe, because Parramatta are losing Simonson, I think, to the Perth Bears next year. No, Sean Russell, they're losing to the Perth Bears.
Yep, and Will Penasini's off contract too.
Will and his brother Richard Penasini are both off contract.
Yeah. And another one we haven't touched on, Big T, the Couchmans are available to speak with rival clubs on November 1. Why aren't we not getting them signed?
We need to get them signed right now. We
Yeah,
can't
we do.
let them go anywhere. The
No.
four of them. Egan,
Coach.
Egan Stewart,
Re-signed, so-
Stewart, and the Couchman brothers are all future State of Origin stars, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
that's right.
So I can.
I'm saying those four, not
Mm.
Loco. The Couchmans, Egan, and Hamish Stewart, all be New
Yeah.
South Wales representatives. I'm sure.
Sorry to interrupt, Big T. I can go through the players that are off contract at the end of next year. So starting at.
Don't ask me. Ask Jess,
Don't
mate.
need to do
I
that. Don't need to do that.
don't need to do that.
Don't do that. That's all right. All good. So, Coco, I know this is I know this guy's one of your favourite players, but
Yeah.
Tyrell Sloan through the week has made it clear that he doesn't want to leave. He lives and breeds the Dragons.
Yeah.
He knows Scott Drinkwater's coming next year, and Gutherson might be looked at as the backup fullback. Tyrell Sloan's one of those players off contract, but Ryan Carr, who is coaching the Castleford Tigers, wants to bring him over to the old foe in the Super League.
Yes. I think it would be good for him. I think he's got not a lot of confidence. He seems like when he's on, he's great. But there's something that I think when he messes up, he takes it to heart, and he just gets really down about it. But I think what, Super League's way different, and if he wants, I think for him to maybe grow a bit. How old is he now?
He's 24, 25.
Okay, well, I think it would be good for him to go over and experience Super League and maybe get more confidence in him, and I think that would be great. The only question is he's very close with his grandmother, so unless she goes with him, that's the only thing.
I can't see that happening. He recently bought her a house.
Yeah, that's right. So that's why he's very close with his family. But if he has a good rapport with Ryan Carr, I think I don't know. Like I just don't know who.
Ryan Carr was the assistant for a couple of years.
Yeah.
So he has a relationship with him.
Yeah, I think so. I think that it would be good for him to go over, experience it. It'll be sad to see him go, but I'll still look and watch him at the Super League. But I just think it's going to be a bit of a topic,
Do you think he's going, Big T? Do you think he's just about gone?
I think if he goes, he'll absolutely kill it over there.
Yeah.
In Super League, you look at the Dufties and the Joy Fields, and they went over there and won the Freddie Croft. They all won the Man of Steel. The other guys that went over.
Hastings won it too. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to go over there and he'll absolutely kill it. And good luck to him if he does eventually leave the Dragons. I know he doesn't want to, but sometimes you've got to grow up. Sometimes you've got to grow up and move away from home.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, he's very close to his grandmother too, so that's
100%. But sometimes you have to grow up.
Yeah.
And move away from home for work. Like you might get a job, but it might be in Queensland. Look at Murray Muzzer that's on the show. He moves around Queensland all the time because
for work.
It's his job. You know what I mean?
You go where the money is.
Exactly right. So if he's going to pick up, 400,000, 500,000 next year in England,
it's better than
go
to playing for Dapto.
Oh, it's better than sitting on the bench.
Good. Shut up.
No, that's not what I mean. You know what I mean?
Dapto.
He's still playing top line rugby league.
Yeah.
Then better than playing park football, Coco.
It's unfortunate another club doesn't want to pick him up in Australia. I think there's a couple of sniffs.
Yeah. It's a shame Wayne Bennett doesn't want him.
But
Imagine him.
most clubs have their fullback set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manly have got
Tommy
Hopewadi. They're set. They don't need another fullback. They don't need another fullback. They don't need them.
The Sharks.
Cronulla have got their fullback. They just signed Kennedy for another year. So most clubs have their fullback set.
Yeah.
And if Tyrell Sloan wants to play in Australia still, he'd go to another club and play reserve grade.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he doesn't want to. He wants to stay with the Dragons. Yeah.
He wants to stay at the Dragons, but he's playing reserve grade. He's not going to play first grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got Drinkwater now.
Yeah.
So he's not going to play fullback. And he doesn't want to sit on the bench like Blake Laurie at the start of the year, week after week after week. He's on the bench, doesn't get a game.
Well, that's what Dean Young highlighted through the week. He doesn't like the 6-man bench because of that. Because like a King Togia has sat on the bench for 5 weeks and not get a start. Liam,
that's right. Look, how can a kid who
develop
needs to play football to develop sit on a bench and not play? That's the problem with the 6-man bench. That's the problem. I love the 6-man bench. The 6-man bench is great because you've got that extra player. You might have an extra back in
you lose a back in the game,
like we've done with Tyrell Sloan. It's fantastic for that. But the poor 2 players who sit on the bench week after week after week
don't play. They can't play reserve.
And not get a game. They don't develop. You can't develop from training. You need game time.
Yeah.
So he's another player. Like he's third now in the pecking order, 4th now in the pecking order behind Atkinson, Metcalf, Kyle Flanagan
as well.
Kyle Flanagan, Cade Reed. So he's moving further and further down the list. He's another one that has to grow up and go somewhere else.
Yeah. And 12 other players, some unnamed, but the others off contract we have. Christian Tuapolotu, Hame Sele, Nathan Lawson, Emre Guler signed with the Wakefield Trinity Wildcats through the week. Hame Sele is being linked with a move to the Sharks, Liam. Have you heard that one?
Yes. Because the Sharks are losing.
Talakai?
I'll tell you, they're losing.
Yeah, Talakai's going to the Bears.
Talakai, McInnes, pretty much most of those guys in the forwards, they're losing at the end of this year. So Burns, Talakai, are going to the Bears. McInnes is going over to York.
Yep, and Ramian and Katoa are going to the Cowboys.
And Hiroti is Titans.
Wow, that's right, yeah.
So Fitzy's doing a clean out at the Sharks. This is probably their last tilt-out of title this year.
Have they signed anyone, Scoop, the Sharks?
They've signed no one.
No one. Yeah. They must have a few juniors coming through.
Yeah, there's a few coming through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could have,
Sharks
Jones.
have a good system. Now this we'll change it up a little bit. We'll get into something else now. So less than a month, the NRLW season starts, and during the week, the Dragons team did their shoots for Channel 9, and let's have a look at this.
Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the city can't hold
up.
Like the city
can't hold up.
Yeah, and Big T. So we saw those players there: Tegan Berry. We saw Hannah Southwell. We saw Casey Ray, Shanae Shazolka, and
Talia Filmeono.
So how much are you looking forward to those 5 girls amongst the other players?
Oh, there.
In a few weeks' time, they kick off their season.
I like the girls' game. It's a lot better game than the men's game, I think.
No 6 agains. Yep.
Yeah, there's not a lot of wrestle either. But although even our girls have been down with Volkanovski in his gym, so maybe they're learning how to wrestle. No, these girls here, they're quick, they're fast, they're hard.
Probably be our best 5 players.
Yeah, without going through the team, yeah, probably our best five players. Maddie Mulhall. There's a few others there. We've got a quick side. So we've got, what was that, Jess? Sorry,
she'll be on in a few weeks. Maddie Mulhall.
Yeah. Maddie Mulhall and Trinity is coming on too, isn't she? Maybe
with John. Yep.
No, good stuff. Yeah, so that'll be pretty good. We'll have to get Coco on that show. So it's female. Questions. You know what I mean? So you'll be on that one. You'll be on that one, Coco.
Hi.
What are you Oh, she's got something on. And a bit of a shout out to Tori Shipton, Talia O'Brien, and Sky Spencer, all members. Sky Spencer's in our development squad, but Tori Shipton, the supplement player, and Talia O'Brien, part of our top 24. They've all been named to play for the New South Wales under-19s on Thursday week at North Sydney Oval. Big T.
What's that? Sorry, mate. Sorry, I was just
The
reading.
under-19 State of Origin will be the night after Game 2 of the men's State of Origin.
Yeah,
it's always good to watch the Stars of tomorrow.
Oh, that's absolutely massive. New South Wales have got so many players to choose from, and they always pick a strong squad.
Many of them go on to play in the NRL.
They possibly could if they're in the top 30 or top 26 or whatever the NRLW is. 100%, they'll all get a chance at some time this year, I'd say, depending on how the team's going. Again,
what I'm trying to say is that the under-19 State of Origin is like a stepping stone for those players, the Stars of tomorrow.
Oh.
They will go on to play first grade in a number of years. Ethan Strange, prime example. 2 years ago, played in that game, and look at him now, a State of Origin player.
Yep, exactly right. Tegan Berry was playing in that under-19s for a couple of years, and now she's in State of Origin.
Casey Ray.
Casey Ray's the same. That's right. Yeah, it's always a stepping stone going from the under-19s, and I'm sure they all play for the under-17s as well in their challenge. So, I'm sure they'll go on in the next couple of seasons, if not this year, to play NRL.
Yep. That's where we move into Game 2 predictions. Big T, what the hell is Queensland Day? What
Queensland Day! That was last Friday, I think it was.
Yesterday.
Queensland Day. Come on. Queensland Day. Well, it's a Queensland Day. Celebrate Queensland. Queensland is
back off with that. That's fucking atrocious.
Queensland.
What? Because you lost game 1. You're all like, Queensland. Yeah. So when if we lose game 2, do we get a New South Wales Day? Do we get? We'll go to fuck off. You get everything. Fuck off.
Queensland Day, Big T. Come on, enlighten us.
Queensland Day is a day to celebrate Queensland.
Is that
They've got some of the best beaches in the world in Queensland. You've got to admit that.
The Gold Coast.
No, Whitehaven Beach, Early Beach, Whitehaven, Great Barrier Reef.
My camps.
Yeah, and he agrees with you, Coco. Woo, Queensland. Queensland Day. What's Queensland? Queensland Day is a day. It's like Australia Day, but it's Queensland.
Why was it only just invented, Big P? Why is the Queensland Premier just invented that?
Yeah, no.
Things get invented and things get started. Traditions get started. Well, before 19, whatever it was, we started playing Anzac Day. That tradition started. We played it for the next 24 years. You know what I mean? Traditions start, and traditions carry on.
Yeah.
And that's why it's Queensland Day. New South Wales should come up with a New South Wales Day.
Oh yeah, fine. We'll do it like I don't know what. Yeah, Premier.
I'd love another public holiday.
Same.
Hang on. You can do New South Wales Day on April 1st. I like the controversy. I just like the band. I love the banter, Jess. I love the banter going between people. You've got to have somebody. You've got to have somebody different.
We'll give you your call to fame, your time on the spotlight. So 1-0 down in the series, Big T. The teams for Game 2 get named tomorrow. No, so Patrick Carrigan ruled out for the entire series, as has Gemet Shibasaki.
Yes. Yes.
What changes are you making for Game 2?
They're not in that side. They're not in that side.
Jeremiah Nene's injured too, by the way.
Where's Reece Walsh on the interchange? Jeez. Things are looking down for him.
Take us through your team, Big T. Why do you think Billy Slater goes with this team for Game 2?
This is my team. This is not Billy Slater's team. Dane Gargo comes into the side because Shibasaki's out. You can swap Guy with Tabiai for Stafide. So bring him into the side. Who?
You're dropping.
Yeah, I don't think JJ Jafita is ready for State of Origin. Yeah, but I don't know why I put Reece Walsh there, but that was a mistake. But yeah, Corey Horsburgh will come into the side. He's been playing well. David Fafita, he's available, so maybe bring him into the side. Murray Talangi in the side for Hamasai Tabuai to go into the centres, and he goes onto the wing. Could be any team. This is just the team I picked. I went through looking at injuries and current form. I don't know why I put Reece Walsh there because he's not playing well at all.
You're dropping Max Plath from the team off the bench.
Max Plath there, he's on the bench. I think he needs a bit of time. He needs a bit of time to warm up to State of Origin, I think. So that's my team. I went through it quick this afternoon because you asked me to do it. So there's my Queensland side. I thought Tom Gilbert had a great game the other day. I thought that's why he came into the side. Well, maybe I forgot about Lindsay Collins. I'm sorry. Like I said, I went through it quick today. Lindsay Collins is a chance. Bo Fermore's a chance. There's lots of chances out there. There could be a bolter come from somewhere. Who knows?
Yeah, but that's.
But we need a centre and a middle forward. So
how big a loss do you think Patrick Carrigan is for Queensland Big T?
Oh, huge
lot of work.
He does a lot of work. You look at Brisbane last week when he got injured. He got injured in the 18th minute, I think it was, and then he come back out to try and do it in the second half and didn't. Wasn't able to do it. So he's going to be a huge loss for Queensland. It'd be like if New South Wales lost Isaiah Yeo. Same thing.
Yep, he's a workhorse. Yep.
Absolutely.
Liam, I've put it out to you today to come up with your Blues team. How did you go?
For my predicted New South Wales
Many changes?
Pardon?
Many changes from game one.
I wouldn't make many changes. The only changes I would probably make is drop Isaiah Yeo, bring in Victor Radley in lock. Mitch Moses, if he's not fit, I'll keep Ethan Strange at 5'8".
What if Stephen Crichton's not fit?
Crichton's not fit, maybe.
Would you bring in a Casey McLean?
Well, apparently he's not fit. He's not going to be fit either because he got injured today.
Who's that?
Casey McLean.
Did he? I didn't see that.
I would probably have Ethan Strange in the centres and Isaiah Katoa in the 5'8" for his debut. And then as my 14th, I would probably go Wade Egan.
And he comes in for Brayley.
And then Appy Cross out as the 18th man.
No, you think Payne Haas forces his way back into the team?
Only if he's fit, I would have him as replace Noah Blake.
Place for Noah Blake. Well, I'll give my take on the side. I'll keep Tedesco.
Case McLean ankle injury, apparently, by the way.
We'll see how bad that is, but it's still 10 days away, so he might potentially be right. But I think Tedesco, To'o, and I think McLean will, if he's fit, I'd give him a wing spot. I think he did well in his few minutes in game one. Staggs and Cooler in the centres. So Tolotau Kohler in the centres. Strange and Cleary. Yo locking the scrum. Young. And I'm going to go with a bolter, Liam Martin, bringing him back into the team. He loves hitting Cameron Munster. He can ruffle some feathers. The front row, for Noah Blake, Robson and Payne Haas. On my bench is I'm going to go with Murray, Radley, Barnett, and Coruscant, and then probably on the extended bench I'd go with Isaiah Katoa and Who else would I go with? And up back, maybe Jacob Carraz. And Dylan Lucas, I think, should be in the squad too. He's been in good form for the Knights. But a Smokey could come into consideration as well. Mark Nawangani Tawasi.
Scored 3
good game on Friday night.
Yeah, a good game.
But
He
yeah, that'll be named tomorrow, Big Ten, and it looks like it's going. Coco, we'll throw it to you. It's going to be held at the MCG. A record crowd's tipped 92,000 to hit.
Wow, that's great.
That'd be a record Origin crowd.
But I still think it should be just New South Wales and Queensland. Like, we used to always go Queensland, New South Wales, and Queensland. New South Wales, Queensland, New South Wales. Like, I'm sorry, but Melbourne has AFL and tennis and stuff. Like, it's
stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but still, like, why don't they do like different venues in New South Wales and where
It's
is
nothing big enough.
Queensland?
It's nothing big enough.
Like Suncorp one time, then Cowboy Stadium, the Titans,
Not big enough.
Yeah, but like, and then
That little bloke won't go to bed, eh?
No, he says, I've got him and the dog with me. Come on. You want to say hello? You say hello? Say hello.
Hello, buddy.
Is that your nephew?
Hello.
Yes. Say
no,
hello,
no,
friends. Hello.
Hello,
Say,
mate.
go Dragons.
No.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
No, the dog's in my
You're on
room,
your
so
go.
he's like, the dog and him are best friends, so he just wants the dog. So it's like Groundhog Day. It's his tail.
All right, we were going to go through a report card for each team, but I think we'll leave that aside. Otherwise, we'll be going all night. Some good news though. Liam Giant Arrow has been invited to do the coin toss at the Big Freeze at the MCG tomorrow, which is nice of the AFL to do so. Rarely we talk about the rival code.
I reckon it's a great initiative for the AFL to champion as well, because they even had some plays in the past that was affected by the motor neuron disease. Just not rugby league, but it's other competitive physical sports around the world that can also cause motor neuron disease, like rugby league, boxing, martial arts, footy, soccer, pretty much whatever sports you can think of.
Big T and Peter V'landys announced during the week that they're going to hold a big birthday party for Jai Arrow at a game next month in that South play Newcastle. The biggest birthday party in the world, Peter V'landys called it.
100%. If they can do it for him, they can do it for him. He's it'll bring money into the charity. You know what I mean? Like for motor neuron disease and all brain diseases. 100%. Great initiative. Let's get some money behind them. It's not they're not non-curable, but with the development in brain surgery these days, you don't know what else can happen.
Yeah, and then speaking of another good initiative, the beanies for brain cancer. They went on sale during the week for the Mark Hughes Foundation. The nice, yep. They're on sale now at IGA, Lowe's, and Woolies for just $30.
$30. That's a bargain.
There is different colours. So the unisex one, nice, warm. They're nice and warm.
Something going on here, Jess. So you got a pink hat now, and the other day you were complaining that you got the wrong training shirt. You ordered the purple ladies shirt, and you got the white men's shirt. Is there something you got to tell us?
No, not at all.
Yeah, July too.
July brain cancer on.
Good stuff. July, don't forget that. And also, Broncos.
The Black Dog Institute last night.
Black Dog Institute, that's right. Last night
they wore the black jerseys.
They wore the black jerseys. But also, they had Ben Roberts-Smith there. And everybody knows who Ben Roberts-Smith is. I'm 100% behind the bloke. You do what you do. You got to do what you got to do. So 100%, I'm right behind him. It was great for the Broncos to have him there in their dressing rooms.
And yeah, what else were we going to go through? Oh yes, Coach, we'll go through quickly. Some more news and rumors. So, could Kieran Foran be the first interim coach to be named Coach of the Year? Coco.
Yeah, but yeah, I think maybe. If they go the way they go, I think he would be. They're going well at the moment, Manly. So why not?
And another contender, Liam. Has to be Justin Holbrook, the way he's turning around the Newcastle Knights.
Yeah, he could be a good contender, but I've still got Kieran Foran in front as Coach of the Year.
Big T, you there? No, I don't think he is. Another shout. Liam. Ivan Cleary's he's won 4 of the last 5 comps. What does he have to do to win a Coach of the Year award? There you are, Big T. I'll come to you.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah, sorry. I think Ivan Cleary's ahead of everybody else this year. Clint Robinson's also a chance. So yeah, both of them also be a chance. Probably they're the top 4. I don't think Craig Fitzgibbon's in with any chance.
Andrew Webster will be there too.
Definitely not Benji Marshall, but yeah, Coach of the Year could be Foran. It could be anybody else. Let's see what happens with the remaining 11, 12 rounds.
Yep. We'll just go through some teams, and there's been under the spotlight of who's. We'll just go quickly. We won't do the report card. We'll go where they're headed. Do you think they are a genuine shot at finals footy? Big T.
Up or down?
Yep. Big T. Broncos.
Down. No chance.
Coco, the Bulldogs gone or?
Oh, that's a tough one. They have the Eels tomorrow. But saying that, I just saw the ladder. Now there's 4 teams that are on 10 points, and we're on 4 points. So we still have time to get, because it's the Eels, the Bronco. I don't even know. Anyway, I'm just letting you know. Titans. So we've got time, but I think they're down. I don't know. It's really hard with them. They can go well one week and the next week, but they've been going on a down. So I think it's going to be down.
So no finals for them. You don't see them making the finals.
No.
Liam, a big loss for the Canberra Raiders at the start of the year was Jamal Fogarty. They haven't had Josh Papali'i all year. The Raiders are struggling. Can they get this out of this and play finals footy? They'd have to win 9 of their next 11. Can you see them doing that, or you think they're done?
All I'm going to say is, in the great words of Buddy Foran,
just what do you think's wrong with them? Is it just not their year, or they're just Ethan Sanders is just not right? He's not there yet.
Ethan Sanders is just not there yet.
Okay.
Big T, the Titans. How do you think of them? I don't. They make the finals, but they've shown some improvement under Josh Hannay.
Well, they had a good win over the Broncos, but they beat the Broncos at Suncorp the last 4 times, I think. So I don't think they'll make the semis.
Do you think they've shown an improvement under Hannay though?
Oh, a small improvement, like the Dragons, a small improvement. They've got to get their forwards going forward and get rid of AJ Brimson.
Are you still in the loop there, Coco? No. All right. Off. If she comes back.
Go to Liam.
Next one. Liam. Probably the biggest turnaround in the comp this year. Anthony Seibold gone after 3 weeks, but he's really turned this team around, as has Kieran Foran. Are Manly destined to play finals footy this year?
Yes.
What do you like what Kieran Foran's done to that team?
They managed to win games without Turbo Tom Trifovich in the side, they managed to get past that period without relying on him.
Yep, he's back after the bye. They have a bye next week, and he's back after that. So they'll get better when he comes back. Hey,
Yeah.
Coco,
Yeah.
the Melbourne Storm. They lost 7 in a row. Now they've won 4 of their last 5. Are they back on track? Can they sneak into the bottom half of the 8?
God, I really don't like them. But you never know with Melbourne. But it would be good. I know it sounds really horrible, but it would be great to see them not in the top 8. To see some other, the Dolphins are like 4th, or 5th or something. But it's but then that's, I don't know. They could win, but then you just don't know. But saying that, the Storm have not had one bye yet. They haven't had a bye yet. And it's been 14, 15, I don't even know what
This
round
is
is it,
round 14, yeah.
Yeah, so they have not had a bye yet.
Neither of the Cowboys.
Yep. So it's very interesting. So I think they're on the up. I think they'll be up. But yeah, don't. And the Raiders. Can I just go back to the Raiders because that's my dad's team. So I love the Raiders. I think their strength is Carl Wicks. He's a gun of a player. I think maybe it's just they lost Fogarty, but they've got some good young players there, and Ethan Strange is good. Corey Hosper, Big Red. They've got like Hudson Young. They played well on the weekend, but it just wasn't meant to be. I think they'll.
Roosters just schooled them, didn't they?
Yeah, and the Roosters are at that era at the moment, so I think they'll come on the up. It's just what games that they freezing cold down in Canberra at this time of year. God, I would not like to be down there at all.
4 degrees it was on Friday night.
Yeah, and it would have been that icy cold too. I think we play them soon but it's on a
3
Sunday.
weeks. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a 2 o'clock game, so it won't be too cold during
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah. So I'll just go hide.
Dragons fans that's the beanie for brain cancer round. So if it's a good time to wear your beanie in Canberra.
I know.
I forgot to bring them up, but Big T, the Dolphins are really hitting form. The first time they've won 5 in a row, they kick this up. They are an outside chance of being a premiership smoky if they can keep this going.
I don't know if they're a premier smoky yet, but they will make the 8 this year. I think they've got a good young side. They got Katoa, they got a Zarko on the wing. He can score tries from anywhere, that bloke. Bostock. I'd like to have him back in the Red V, along with Herbie Farnworth. I'd like to have him in the Red V, but that won't be happening. We've got to sign the Couchmans first. Come on, sign the Couchmans. I think they'll play semis for the first time.
Liam, they've probably been the second best team in the comp this year. Many are tipping up them to be in the big one with the Panthers. The Warriors, that they are flying.
I'm gonna
Crow. Haven't heard one of them for a while.
Warriors to get their first ever premiership this year if the Panthers decide to topple over in the grand final.
Would you like to
So
see that?
You're on board with the Warriors, what they're doing. They can't even find room for Luke Metcalf.
Yeah. Up the wires. Sorry.
So you wouldn't mind seeing them win the comp? Coach?
Yeah, why not? They did after what they did for COVID, they came over to Australia to help us keep the comp going. And you know what? They're a nice team and they've got a nice bunch of players. Why not? Give them a chance. You know what? I've always said there should be another New Zealand team. So even a South Island team, because the Warriors and South anyway.
It'd be even colder down there, Coco.
I know, right?
In the South Island, we're colder than Canberra.
But it's good to go over there. Why not? I think they should have it because I think after all the effort, they didn't have to come over to Australia for COVID, but they were willing to sacrifice being away from their family for that long. And I think it's about time the NRL give back to them and say, So I have a soft spot for them. They're cool. I like them.
the next team, the Newcastle Knights, Big T. Hasn't Justin Holbrook done a great job with them?
He's done a great job up there. He couldn't do it at the Titans. So
I thought he was harshly treated there. He was improving the Titans.
Yeah, he was harshly treated. And Desi came in on a different tangent. Come in and undercut him. Yeah, Newcastle, they're looking good. They've got a good fullback. Queenslander. They got a good fullback. And their halves are looking good.
By the way, Big T, answer me this. Another shoulder
Answer
charge.
me that.
Gets nothing.
I know.
How come?
I know. Because he actually missed him, hit the ball. He didn't actually hit the player, so play on. But yeah, he's got to stop that. He has to stop that.
So you think the Knights?
They'll play semis. I reckon they'll play semis.
Dylan Brown's been a good buy too.
Yeah,
it's been a masterstroke signing for that halfback.
But the lead changed that many times in that game. I think it changed about 7 times. Newcastle led, Melbourne led, Newcastle led. But yeah, I think they'll play semis.
Liam, the Cowboys, now they started the year with 2 big losses. They've gone well to get back where they were, but then Todd Payton does not have a job for next year. They've shown that they've got a lot of points in them, but they've shown that they can leak a lot of points in them as well. How do you sum up the Cowboys? Do you think they are playing finals footy this year, or there's still a lot more to see if you want to for them to play semis this year?
There's still a lot more to see them play before they reach the finals. It's been a bit of an up and down year for the Cowboys ever since they kicked off their season along with us in Vegas.
And losing Tom Dearden hasn't helped them.
Yes.
Plus they're losing.
But Clifford the Big Red Dog's doing a good job.
They're losing their best fullback at the end of the season to us, and they got this young Jackson Purdue going into fullback. It's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah. So where are you with them? Do you think they play finals footy or not?
I don't think they will play finals footy, Jag.
Okay. Are you still there, Coco?
Can I just say to Mohammed there, scrapping the 2 points for a night, that doesn't matter. The bye doesn't matter. You can give 100 points for the bye. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't make a difference to the comp.
Every team, why they put them in, what it does, it shakes up the ladder.
At the pointing end of the year, if you need to make the semis, yeah.
Oh, even now it shakes up the ladder. Like the ladder's not set.
Because not everyone's had a bye yet.
Who is a bye next week? First bye next week. Cowboys, is it? Someone's having their first bye next week. So
in the Storm,
we get 2. We've had 2. The bye doesn't matter. Doesn't matter about points. Yeah. It's just shake up of the ladder.
Well, we won't go to Parramatta because they're unlikely to play finals football. They've got the injury bug this year. Souths had it last year. It's with Parramatta this year. Coco.
Yes.
Penrith, did you see them today? 68-0 over the Tigers.
I know. They played very well. It's going to take some
team to take them down.
Yeah. And I think also because isn't the coach leaving it this year or is it
next year?
Oh, next year. So, but I think they had problems like we did, and they had Phil Gould come in, and now look at them, and that's what we need to strive to. I know we're not at the moment like a Panthers, but we were B grade, so we can become an A grade with more So yeah, they'll be definitely there. I hope it's like Panthers, maybe Warriors. That'd be cool, and the Warriors win by 2 points, maybe. I don't know. Be cool.
Next team, Big T, Souths. They've been a bit up and down. They've been hit with injuries. That's just welcome back Dave Fafita and Brandon Smith. But Latrell Mitchell's set to sign a whopping $1.4 million extension. Word was through the week.
Can I have that?
So
I'll take the point.
That's a
four.
lot of money for a centre, but they've missed him
It
over
is.
the last few weeks or so.
He's that type of player. He always scares me when he's playing for New South Wales, and he always scares me when he's playing against the Dragons. Because against the Dragons, he either has a good game or he has a shocker. But lately he's been having a good game,
They're
I
missing
don't.
him, though, the Bunnies, aren't they?
They are, but South Sydney, they could just scrape into the semis, but I think they're going to finish around 9th or 10th.
So you're not sold.
Not confident they'll play semi-finals. No, I think they'll finish just out of the 8.
All right, Liam. Roosters coming off 2 disappointing losses in a row, but didn't they make a statement the other night in Canberra, keeping the Raiders to 0 and they were clinical?
I think they will linger around the 8, but I don't think they'll make.
Do you think they're a premiership contender?
No.
Okay, okay. A lot of people before the start of the comp had them as premiers. You don't have them even making the grand final.
No, definitely not.
All right, and I don't know where Coco's gone, but if she's still there, are you there? Oh yeah, Coco.
I am.
The Tigers had a hiding today, 68-0.
Oh, I know that. I think they'll still be
Do you
up.
feel for Benji Marshall, or how do you see the Tigers?
They are going great. Look, they were down below once upon a time, like we are, and look at them go. I just think how they've turned it around, and Benji has been good. It's amazing. Like some players, we go on about their post players being coaches. Some are good, some aren't. And if Benji has that ability, good on him. I think they'll go. It was maybe they weren't as good as the Panthers today, but it's such a shame. Like even at halftime, it's 13-0. I was like, oh my gosh, like. That was in. I think they'll come up, but I think they might just miss the 8, maybe.
Yep.
No, sorry, Jess. That's another thing here. Larry Flex just saying, paying that much money for a guy who doesn't play for 20 games a season.
Well, this is his 7th year at South. He hasn't played a full year there yet.
Not at all. Not at all. He's too busy up in Taree on his farm. That's what Lee's saying.
So. What? So people can't have that's like us. When we have lives, he has lives. But
okay, would you pay $1.4 million to a player who plays 10 games a
if
season?
you actually stop and actually see, he actually doesn't just be on the farm up there. He has his own Winnemara Foundation that helps young Indigenous. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, people just.
What I'm saying is also what Larry's saying is how can you play a player that much when he only plays 10 games, 12 games a season?
Yeah, but that's what he does. It's like basketballers; they can do whatever. It's different ways, but he doesn't just sit on a farm. He actually does other stuff while he's away. And South actually incorporated it. It's the South Cares with Winnemara where they help.
That doesn't count towards your cap, Coco. You're paying a player $1.4 million. That's 10% of your cap.
Yeah, well, I just think it's a good idea.
That's 10% of your cap for one player.
Yeah. But that's all right. People doomed if you do, doomed if you don't. It's up to them. That's South and Wayne Bennett. Yeah. But he's a good player, and I just think he does.
He's a great player. He's a great player. I think he's a grub.
Yeah.
I think he's a grub.
But then you look at him, how he does stuff for the Indigenous community,
100%. I'm not saying anything about that. That's 100%. That's 100%. Yeah. That doesn't count. That doesn't count towards your salary cap.
I know. But it's just nice to see. I think NRL players should get more recognition if they're doing something good.
100%. Well, what's the medal? What's the medal?
The Kent Stevens medal,
yeah.
Kent Stevens medal,
yeah. I just think they should, because you just don't know. People could, a lot of people do youth services, and I'm like, yeah, why can't we hear about that? Why can't we just hear, I don't know, just say Blake Laurie. Blake Laurie does youth stuff. It's a great job, So. But we need a grub too. We need someone that's grubby too in our team, someone with I don't know who it could be. They get away with so much, those grubs, and even just a little niggle, little head games. I love it. but we just don't have that in our team. Who do you think should get a bit turn heel and like be a little grub? You know,
Phil
like
Hill, I love it.
yeah, because every team has that one person, and
We
you
don't have
know,
it.
no, and we need it because they get
I
away
noticed-
with like, you know.
I noticed today. I think it was Britton Nakora coming to the tackle. I think Gutho got the ball
Oh
and
yes,
went down, and Nakora just left his feet and fucking slammed him.
yeah, I
Absolutely
saw that.
slammed him. That happened later on in the game with Moses Suli, and he
Yeah.
just lays down and puts his hand on him. Like,
Yeah,
come on, man! You got to go out there and hit those players. You got to stop them from running.
yeah, that's
You got to
right.
hit them. You got to hit them hard. You got to make them scared. You got to
Yeah,
make them
that's
scared
right.
to run the ball. So
Yeah, it's like no, not Malloy. The guy that was from Bulldogs and he went, I think, to the Cowboys, and he's always been like one of.
Or Reid
am I-
Marnie.
Yeah, that's Reid Marnie. That's it, him. He's always a
Yeah,
good grub
100%.
too. And same with Josh Reynolds. He used to be good too.
Yeah.
It's good. It's like it's and like even when they get under someone's skin and it's like okay, we need that. It's like I miss that.
Michael Ennis was like that too. back in the
Yeah,
day.
I
Oh,
know,
yeah.
but we just don't have that that person.
So it
being-
has to be Jacob Little.
yeah.
Jacob Little has to become the heel.
Oh,
of
he's
the
not.
Dragons
He's
team.
a nice guy. No,
I know.
Anyway, Big T.
It's getting
the
close. It's
broadcast
getting
rights
close.
deal,
Jess.
they're getting there.
Yeah.
Broadcast deals coming up. Amazon and Stan have put their hands in to be the next.
Yeah, I know. I've
broadcaster.
seen that.
Fox League's trying to steal the rights off Nine, like buy the rights so they can host every
Yeah.
so they can get the rights to Origin and the Grand Final. What are your thoughts on that? And Channel 7 and Channel 10 are also putting their hats in the ring to
Well,
get the rights.
everybody wants the NRL because it's so hot. It's such a hot commodity at the moment. Blandys and Abdo have done a great job getting the brand to a position where we can do that. You've got
Are you a fan of
Netflix.
it on Amazon and streaming services like Amazon and
Well,
Stan?
if it's on Foxtel, you've got to pay to get Foxtel. If it's on Amazon, you've got to pay to get Amazon. If it's on Prime, you've got to pay for it to go on Prime.
Should it stay on free to air? It's got to stay on free to air TV.
It's got to stay on free to air to some extent. With the new game, they could bring a fourth free to air game in on a Saturday night. So play a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on free to air, and the rest of the games, the other 5 games you play on the Foxtel channels. You know, it'll be great for the game. It'll bring a lot of money into the game. They're talking about it being bigger, the biggest TV deal ever to be brought in.
Are
And
they
the
going
deals
to
at
put
the moment-
one game like a 7:30 game? Because I think if people don't have KO, and
That's right. That's what I was saying.
Like before, I never had KO or
Next year
Foxtel.
they will have they'll need an extra time slot because the Bears join the comp next year, so there'll be another game.
Yeah, because on Saturdays there's nothing really on except reruns of like movies. But then maybe the 7:30 game. I think the 7:30 game would be great for that time slot. Yeah, if the Bears, but then not just because they could do it when the finals are on in September. So yeah, I think having the 6 o'clock Friday game is horrid because some people don't finish work.
They can't get there after work.
Yeah,
and but I think it would be good to have the 7th, like, what is it, Thursday, Friday, then Saturday, one game, and then another one, because then it gives people opportunity, because some people might go,
yeah.
That's my
I think
thought.
I think we might be watching games. I think we might be watching games at 10:30 at night on the eastern coast.
Yeah, maybe, because I think
because in Perth they're 3. I think they're 3 hours behind us.
I think 3 hours during daylight, but I think 2.
All right, 2
now I
hours.
think
So if they kick off at
yeah.
if they kick off at 7:30 over there, it'll be 9:30 over here.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
So what where would you add the extra time slot, Big T, with the game coming in with an extra game next year?
It also depends on where they play, because if they play in Perth, we're going to be watching it 2 hours.
Yep.
after our time, 9:30, be 7:30
Yeah.
over there. So
It might,
we might be watching games
yeah.
at
It might
10:30 at
have to be
night.
like New Zealand. You know how New Zealand does it too? New Zealand's the same. Their time difference. So they do,
Yeah, they
say, a
only
5:30 game. So because it's 7:30 over there. I think
7:30
they're
here.
just,
That's right.
yeah.
that's probably why they don't
Well,
have
that's
an
only
8 o'clock Friday night game, because
Yeah.
it'd be
Yeah.
10 o'clock over there.
Yeah.
Too late.
That's right. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
So that's,
Yeah,
unless
it'd probably be slotted on a Sunday, I'd say.
You
There'd be
wouldn't
3
bring in
games on a
Monday night
Sunday.
football back? You wouldn't bring Monday night
Oh,
football
I
back?
hate Monday night football. I
same.
hate Monday night
No.
football.
Put on the third game on Sunday.
And that really would be a super Saturday, wouldn't it? It'd be a super duper Saturday. 4 games on a Saturday.
8 p.m. might be a bit late for a kickoff.
Yeah. Well, they kick off 8 o'clock at the moment.
Oh,
What about 12 o'clock
that's the
kickoff?
Friday night game, yeah.
Yeah, well,
What about
he's saying leave the 4 game, 2 p.m., 4 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m. That works.
You like a Sunday night game, or
Well,
it's
so
hard because
that's what
people
you-
go to work the next day.
That's what you do. I don't know where they're going to put it, but
What about 12 o'clock kickoff?
yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, that's.
But I think it'll be on a Sunday.
Yeah, they are.
I think it'll be on a Sunday.
There was a report that Peter V'landys wants the 20th team by 2029. That's too soon, hey, Big T.
Too soon. 2031.
Where are you going to get the players from?
That's right, yeah. But I always say that if a player leaves, there's always someone better coming through. There's always a better player coming through than the player that's there now. And because the kids are just getting faster, they're getting stronger, they're getting bigger. In my day, a 6'4" player was an anomaly. And now every player is 6'4". So, yeah.
All right, that's where we might leave it. Back on Tuesday, we take on the Newcastle Knights. That'll be a tough game up at McDonald Jones Stadium. That'll be a Friday night footy game for the Dragons next Friday week. But yeah, Big T.
You just forget it. That's right.
Forget it.
All right, Dragons fans, before we rip into this week's game, let's talk about a local business that absolutely knows how to get the job done. If you're running a warehouse, moving locations, upgrading your storage, or staring down the barrel of a lease make good, you need the team at Complete Warehouse Solutions. These guys aren't some big city outfit who don't know the area. They're family owned, based right here in Lake Illawarra, servicing the Illawarra and beyond. And when they say complete, they mean complete. New warehouse fit out, they'll measure it, design it, supply it, and install your pallet racking and shelving properly. Safe, compliant, and built to last. Relocating, they'll dismantle your racking, transport it, and rebuild it at the new site so you're back up and running faster than a Dragon's backline shift. End of lease and the landlord wants it back to bare bones? No dramas. They'll strip it out, repair it, repaint it, clean it, leave it looking like you were never there. And here's the smart bit. They even buy back quality used racking and storage systems. So instead of wasting money, you might actually put some back in your pocket. It's tough work, it's hands-on, it's industrial, and it's done by locals who take pride in doing it right. So if your warehouse needs muscle, experience, and a team that won't muck you around, get onto Complete Warehouse Solutions. Because just like the Dragons, when the pressure's on, you want the right team beside you. Complete Warehouse Solutions, your one-stop shop for getting the job done.
Just talk about big players. Look at Lee Delaney there, 6'7" right there. Big boy. You got a young bloke, I think.
6'7".
6'7", 8'9".
Yeah, he's a big player for us, isn't he, Big T?
He is. Yeah. Complete Warehouse Solutions. Give him a call at 4257-1930 or 0417-223-409. Or give Jeff an email at jeff@completews.com.au.
Just seen some breaking news come in regarding the NRLW. Cowboys star Jakai Whitfield has announced she won't play this year. She's expecting
Yeah,
a
good girl.
child, so she's out with pregnancy.
Good girl.
Anyone got anything else to add? Or
Congratulations. Wish you all the best.
Thurman wants lead to lace the boots up. So go, get out there, son. Get out there. There you go.
All right. Yeah, Big T will be back next Tuesday night. As
Next
we preview
Tuesday?
our second game.
Tuesday week?
Yeah, as we preview that game against the Newcastle Knights. But just a reminder, no show this Tuesday or next Sunday. We'll be back the Tuesday after. And then actually we did forget to mention as well, Big T, our next Sunday show will be previewing the NRLW season.
We'll get that done. We'll look after those girls. We'll talk about our girls. I'm sure we'll talk about other teams' girls as well.
That will be over to Sunday night. So starting on Sunday the 21st, leading into Sunday the 28th. We'll do part 1 on the 21st, and then part 2, which will include the Dragons on 28th, including our special guests, Madison Mulhall and Trinity O'Neill. But thanks for that, guys. Thank you for joining us. Another loss for the Dragons today, but back in a couple of weeks when we take on the Newcastle Knights.
So no one told you that the mad dragons have their say. Their tails are wild, their laughs, they never ever sway. It's like they're always on a roller coaster ride. They'll talk about the game, the players, the score, the goals, and all of the tries. And I'll tune in for you when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too. The Mad Dragon Vodcast is the place to be. Adventures, it's all you'll ever need. Your friends warned you that there'd be fun like this, but they didn't tell you how much fun you'd have and never want to miss. I'll tune in for you when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too. Your friends warned you that there'd be fun like this, but did they tell you how much fun you'd have and never wanna miss? Tune in for you when the dragons start to soar, like I've done times before. I'll tune in for you, cause you're there for me too.